Well, hello everyone. The date is November 3rd, 2020. It's election day. So, apart from the adoption, it should be a very interesting day, to say the least, with everything that's surrounding the election. But I just wanted to hop on here and just kind of give an update of what's going on with the adoption. Overall, it's going very, very well. Of course, we would like for things to move along a little bit quicker than they are, but that's just the process, and we have to wait for the process to go. But overall, I think it is going a little bit quicker at this stage than what we would expect it to, based on the timelines that we've seen and other people posting in their adoption journeys on Facebook and such. People who are relatively the same phase as we are, but things are going really well. We had to have, as soon as we got back, we had to have our medical exams renewed, because those were about a year old. So if you remember from a past video, we had a little bit of a problem with a nurse practitioner at the office that we go to. She was wanting us to do all these tests and blood tests and everything. It's like, this is not that type of exam. Anyway, this time we were able to go to the office, and our PCP was able to just sign off on it quickly, and we were good to go. We did have to have our fingerprints redone for an FBI background check. Those came back fine. Those came back a lot quicker than they did before, which was kind of nice. Sonia got her hard copy yesterday. I'm still waiting for mine. I don't know why hers came yesterday and mine didn't, but nonetheless, I'm sure it'll show up today, hopefully. We had to have our 2019 taxes verified and apostillized and added to our home study. And then something relatively new, we believe that the Bulgarian government is requiring is a crisis plan. So we had to have that added to our home study. So this is in effect our plan, a detailed plan of how we are going to address any adverse behavioral issues, psychological issues that might arise once Meagan gets home. She's been through some trauma, and that's completely understandable that she may have to deal with those issues. And so in the event that Sonia and I feel like we can't handle this on our own, we do have some resources and some contacts in place, some psychologists and medical professionals, and people that Sonia talked to and put down as references in that crisis plan. So we got that complete and sent off. That is currently under review, and we'll have that notarized, apostillized, and added to our home study as well. So other than that, things are going really well. We are able to talk with Meagan once a week on a Zoom call. So typically every Monday morning about 9 o'clock, we will hop on and we'll have a half hour, 45-minute conversation with her, just to see how her days are going, her weekend was, and things of that nature. So we were able to hop on today and talk with her. It is Tuesday. We had to push it back a day, but that's fine. Bulgaria is currently under lockdown, so the kids are having to stay at the facility there and do their schoolwork. And I think they're all sharing a computer, or that they've got limited resources there, so we had to push it back a day. But so COVID is still playing a vital role in this whole adoption process with respect to delays and things of that nature, and it's just that part of it is really frustrating. Meagan is meeting with an English tutor several times a week, so that's good. So she's working with her roughly 3 to 4 hours a week at different times of the week. So that's really good for her and in her development, and she's doing really well so far. We've gotten really positive feedback from her tutor, so things are going really well there. Otherwise, we're just sitting here waiting for the process to come to fruition, and waiting for any news of any advancements on our end. So we've got some paperwork we're working on, and that should be wrapped up shortly, and hopefully we'll get our I-800 in the mail, which is basically our next step towards getting a court date, which will, the Bulgarian government, I think they take off a lot of the month of December, so there will be some delays there. And so at this point, we're looking at, I don't know, probably a January court date, if I had to guess, and maybe a February, March time frame of the second trip to Bulgaria to finalize the adoption. So things are going pretty well. Couldn't be happier with being able to speak with her and stay in contact with her, and so that's really fun. Eli and Savannah and Seth, all three, got to hop on the Zoom call today to see her as well. So I think Meagan enjoyed that as well. So things going really good. I'm sure I'll hop on with any updates that I might have as they come up. Thanks.